A lot of the customers that I'm talking to about solar car shades, they're not just considering the financial benefit the system provides, they're also considering the modernization of their business, the improvement of facilities, and really bringing their sustainability and environmental commitment front and center.
Hi, my name's Anastasi. I've been the project lead on some of our largest, most complex solar car shade projects, including AstraZeneca, Wests Illawarra, and Capestone Village. A solar car shade is a structure that lives within the car park, and instead of using PVC material or traditional roofing material, we're using solar panels as the roof. Solar car shades deliver a range of benefits. The first one is in producing renewable electricity that can be used to reduce the load of the business that it's connected to, shade and protection for people and cars that park under it, and a whole range of other integrations that we can connect to the car shade, including lighting, EV charging, and CCTV. Another benefit that we're going to start integrating into our solar car shade projects is digital screens within the column. I think this is a really good opportunity for businesses to use as advertising or even as wayfinding, further improving the customer experience from the car park.
My name's Will Beaumont. I'm the founder and director of Canyon Solar. This is a fundamental difference that's happening as the solar canopy industry matures. It's not just about electricity savings, it's about the customer experience. And actually the customer experience is worth more to most of our clients than the electricity savings. So for one client that we did a project with recently, their internal costs of having a car park out for a week per car space was $5,000 per week. It's a huge cost that they attribute to the lost traffic and revenue from their members not being able to park at their facility. For a lot of retail outlets, when they put in undercover parking, they attribute undercover parking to a 2% increase in their revenue. So for some sites, that's $1 million additional revenue they're getting from undercover parking. And when you look at it overall, basically you look at what does shade cloth cost, what does rooftop solar cost, because they're really what we compete against. And if you can combine those two things into a package that is more cost effective, then it should be a no-brainer that everyone who wants solar and who wants shade puts in a solar canopy.
So there's currently two distinct approaches to installing solar car shades on a site. The first approach is completely in situ. We would deliver all the components completely disassembled and install the structural steel, the solar racking, and install the solar panels all on site. The benefit of this is if the site has any access restrictions, we can usually get around that. The downside is that the installation schedule is longer. The alternate installation method is prefabrication. This would mean only the structural columns are installed on site and all the solar panels and racking comes prefabricated and craned into place. It takes up a little bit more space on site because we have to use a crane for a little bit longer. But the huge benefit is the accelerated timeline, and we're able to get a 3-month schedule delivered in 1 month. AstraZeneca have a pretty unique experience in having an in situ build and a prefabricated build on the same site. With Car Park 1, they took a really bold approach and we installed a huge solar car shade system which completely enclosed the top level of their multi-story car park. it became really apparent through the delivery of that project that installation speed was going to be absolutely paramount for Car Park 2. Car Park 2 was delivered by Canyon using their prefabricated solar pods, and that drastically cut installation timelines.
Hi, I'm Nathan Collett. I'm the Senior Environmental Engineer here at AstraZeneca in North Ryde, Sydney. Our experience with the traditional construction method highlighted the benefits of a standardised approach to the car park layout, optimising the location of the EV chargers and better managing exposure to weather, all of which formed our decision to pursue a prefabricated solution. For this second installation, we moved to a modular approach to reduce the construction time from 4 months down to 6 weeks, while also taking advantage of the enhanced design features such as improved panel sealing so that we can harvest rainwater. The ability to reliably schedule work and reduce risks, and in particular safety risks, was crucial as it impacts overall site operations. This second modular project supports AstraZeneca's commitment to sustainability by reducing the overall environmental impact and minimising waste throughout the project life cycle. It also assists employees with their transition to electric vehicles by providing charging on-site. Our key metrics to evaluate the success of this project includes closely tracking installation duration, adherence to schedule, and most importantly, maintaining a track record of zero safety incidents throughout the project.
The key lesson I've learnt in our recent solar car shade projects is a lot of clients are already thinking about trying to improve the protection of their car park. The businesses I work with attribute a lot of value in the customer experience within the car park. They may have already got a budget in mind for shade structures. The other type of customer I work with a lot are looking to either redesign or resurface their car park. So they've already got a budget pinned for that. If that's you and you're in that position where you're considering either of these options, it's probably the perfect time to look at a solar car shade. One, because the budgets are actually quite comparable with a shade sale system. And two, if you're upgrading the car park, we can hand over a lot of that scope into the builder, which creates cost efficiencies and on-site efficiencies once we're installing. This is the story with Wests Illawarra and Frenchville Sports Club, who were in these exact positions, engaging a builder to do major car park upgrades and already considering how to improve the customer experience with a shade system.
My name is Matt Demos. I work at Wests Illawarra. I'm the strategic leader for facilities, projects and Port Kembla Golf Club. This will be the largest system of any club in the Illawarra and certainly the largest solar car shade structure of any organisation in the Illawarra. So with a project this size, there are always going to be challenges. The biggest challenge for us was minimising the interruption to our customers and trying to maintain as many parking spots as we could throughout the construction period. Smart provided a modular solution, which meant a lot of the fabrication work could be done off-site, which meant there was minimal disruptions to our patrons. We believe this project will enhance the experience, the safety and the security for our customers visiting Wests Illawarra. We also hope it inspires other organisations to start to think about what they can do with renewable energy and not just the more conventional solutions such as rooftop solar, but some of the more out-of-the-box solutions such as solar car shade structures.